Eastern State rose above Philadelphia like a Gothic fortress, its rain-darkened stones concealing nearly 2 centuries of suffering. Built in 1829, the prison pioneered solitary confinement, transforming isolation into an experiment its prisoners remembered as hell. Men endured months alone, sometimes hooded whenever they moved, denied the simple mercy of seeing another human face.
At 1 in the morning, freezing October fog settled across Fairmount, turning every wet street into a blurred corridor. Mark Reynolds arrived carrying equipment, curiosity, and years of paranormal experience sharpened by his true crime podcast. Sam followed with thermal equipment, her breath whitening beneath the prison towers as rain whispered against ancient stone.
The guard gave us until 2 near the hub, and he swears Block 14 stays off limits.
Heavy air makes great audio, Sam. Imagine everything those isolated men left behind inside these concrete walls.
Let's get what we need and leave before 2. Something about this place already feels wrong.
They pushed through the iron gate, boots echoing beneath the rotunda, while rain dripped through shattered skylights overhead.
Each falling drop struck rusted catwalks with measured rhythm, making the enormous prison sound quietly alive around them. Cell Block 14 swallowed them beneath vaulted darkness, and the temperature dropped almost immediately. Sam tightened her collar while her thermal camera flickered between unnatural cold blue and brilliant white. The EMF meter climbed sharply, its warning line trembling, as though something invisible had entered their corridor.
Mark raised his microphone, inviting whatever remained inside to answer. This is Mark Reynolds. We're inside cell block 14. Is there anyone here with us tonight?
Mark, don't move. Something just changed on the thermal screen behind you.
Keep recording. If there's something here, we need evidence before it realizes we're listening. For several seconds, silence held the corridor before heavy chains began dragging somewhere beyond the farthest cells.
Clack, drag, clack echoed closer, each metallic movement carrying through the prison like a prisoner approaching unseen.
Sam aimed her tactical flashlight toward the cell doors, searching for whatever produced the sound. Outside cell 42 stood a skeletal figure, wearing the weathered leather hood once used to enforce isolation. Its eye sockets were hollow voids, fixed directly toward them, without revealing whether anything human remained inside.
Mark's recorder continued capturing sound, while the figure remained perfectly motionless beneath the failing flashlight beam.
Mark, we need to step back. Right now. Whatever that is, it isn't standing like a person.
Wait, the recorder's picking something up. I need another second before we move.
Mark, forget the recording. Look around us. They're all opening.
The entire cell block erupted as iron doors slammed and unseen fists pounded against concrete. Dozens of impacts echoed together, resembling a riot trapped inside a repeating moment from another century. Mark's walkie-talkie crackled alive, but the voice emerging through its speaker belonged to no security guard. A waterlogged voice pleaded for light, sounding as though it had learned desperation inside endless darkness.
Can you give me some light? I am trapped.
Before Sam could respond, the massive access door at the corridor's end slammed shut.
Mark's flashlight died, leaving them completely blind as freezing air swept past his neck.
Sam, stay close. Don't move until I get another light working.
Something just touched my shoulder, but I'm not touching you.
Nobody move. I heard something underneath the floor.
An unseen force seized Sam's ankles and dragged her violently downward into the narrow darkness beneath the floor.
Her body vanished toward the subfloor trench, while Mark reached blindly through the opening after her.
Emergency light finally returned, revealing elongated, soil-stained fingers wrapped tightly around Sam's boots. The trench breathed foul air upward, carrying the smell of rust, damp earth, and ancient decay. Mark grabbed Sam's arms, while the unseen presence pulled harder, trying to reclaim her beneath the prison. He struck downward with his heavy flashlight, forcing an inhuman shriek through the floorboards.
It spoke inside my head. It called itself Inmate 11553. Forgotten beneath this prison since 1840.
You're saying a prisoner was locked down there, and nobody ever came back for him?
The guards forgot him. And I think whatever survived down there remembers everyone who enters.
Dark stains spread through the masonry as masked figures emerged from every doorway and slowly surrounded them. Their movements were jerky and unnatural, chains scraping behind them, while muffled groans filled the vaulted corridor.
Mark spotted the maintenance route through cell block 7, remembering a fire door leading toward the baseball yard.
They ran through narrow corridors while manic laughter and dragging metal pursued them from the darkness behind. The prison seemed to stretch around them, every turn narrowing their escape and amplifying the approaching voices.
Cell Block 7 appeared ahead, but a massive shadow already occupied the hallway beyond their path.
Cell Block 7 has the fire door. Keep moving, Sam. We just need to reach it.
Mark, that's not one of them. It's bigger, and it's blocking the entire hallway.
Go! I'll get up. Just don't let them surround you.
Mark's recorder shattered across the floor, its tiny screen flickering one final message: no escape.
Sam dropped beside him as the masked figures advanced, their hollow faces turning toward the fallen investigator. Her hand found the emergency road flare inside her tactical vest, offering their only remaining chance. Sam struck the cap, and brilliant red fire exploded through the darkness with blinding intensity. White smoke flooded the corridor while the masked entities recoiled, shrieking as decades of darkness met unbearable light. The flare illuminated every leather hood, revealing dozens of figures retreating from the sudden crimson brightness.
Get up, Mark! Move, now! Whatever this light does to them, it won't last forever.
I'm moving. Just keep that flare between us and those things.
The door's ahead. 3 seconds of light is all we need.
They reached the rusted iron door, Mark throwing his full weight against its stubborn crash bar.
The first impact failed, leaving only a violent metallic echo beneath the approaching screams. The second strike bent the mechanism, but the door remained sealed against their escape.
On the third impact, the lock finally snapped, releasing the door into the rain-soaked courtyard.
Mark and Sam collapsed onto wet gravel as cold Philadelphia rain struck their faces.
Fresh air surrounded them, yet neither investigator looked relieved while the prison loomed behind them.
We're outside. We're actually outside. Keep moving before anyone decides we should go back.
Don't look back, Mark. Whatever happened in there doesn't need us watching it.
Sam, the windows. Tell me you don't see those figures standing there.
Before they could understand what they had seen, the morning shift guards rushed into the courtyard.
We were trapped inside. There were people in there.
People?
How did you two get out of cell block 7? We found the fire door. It was already damaged and we forced it open.
That door has been sealed for years.
But when the guard examined the lock, he found something that made no sense. The lock isn't broken. Then how did this door open?
Then the guard found fresh footprints leading out of the darkness. Footprints that simply stopped in the courtyard.
Where did these footprints come from? Not from us. What? Those aren't ours.
I'm gonna check it.
Don't go in there!
Something isn't normal in there.
We need to know what happened.
Inside cell block 7, the footprints continued deeper into a corridor that should have been empty. The footprints led them to an isolation cell that appeared abandoned until they saw the bed.
On the wall was the name of a prisoner who had supposedly died decades ago.
This name, he died decades ago.
Then why is this cell still wet?